Hi intuitive souls, happy summer solstice. We're finally in the summer season. So before I begin to go into the July monthly forecast, I do have one announcement. I do have my CIC August class opening up for enrollment starting July 1st. If you are interested in that, definitely check out the link below. Okay, so for the monthly forecast, we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Archangel Oracle deck. And while I was shuffling the cards, I saw the number 7 and the number 1. And what I sense with the number 7 is I feel like during the month of July, I feel like spirituality is very important. Make sure you're taking time to connect to the divine, to the Christ consciousness, whether it's for receiving a miracle, divine guidance, or asking for help from the universe. Or even if it's just taking time to connect to the divine so that way you can feel more grounded, centered, and balanced. You can raise your vibration and you can really increase your own intuition. So make sure you're taking some time to connect to your spirituality during the month of July. I also feel like in the number 1, I feel like this is a good time. I feel like the energy is going to be very strong for being number 1 at what you do, but really embracing your independence and going after what you want, going after your career goals, your spiritual goals, any goals that you have for yourself. I really feel like in July is the month where you can have increased energy, motivation, and things are going to start to pick up for you and start to happen. So certainly start being very goal-oriented during the month of July. I feel like a lot of you will start to feel this energy. And I feel like you're going to start to get projects done. You're going to start to work towards the goals and achieve them and get the momentum going. Okay, so the first card is Clear Cognates. And these messages can be week by week in July or throughout the month of July. And for the first week in July, with this card, Clear Cognates, I feel like it's very important for you to pay attention to your inner knowing. Make sure you take time to make decisive decisions on what feels right for you. Make sure you're taking time to listen to your gut feelings. Make sure you're taking time to acknowledge any ideas or thoughts or sensations that come to you mentally or emotionally. And I really feel like that's important. I feel like a lot of you are going to I feel like some of you may have to express how you've been feeling to someone during this first week or in the beginning of July. I feel like you're going to have to, I feel like communication is very important. I feel like you may have to sit down with somebody or talk to them over the phone and speak more of your truth on how you've been feeling and why. But saying it with kindness, a kind heart, and sincerity. So I really feel like that's important. So be open to expressing your truth in the month of July. Be open to honoring how you've been feeling. But also, I feel like some of you are going to be receiving a lot of aha moments and inner knowledge and wisdom. So pay attention to reoccurring thoughts, reoccurring ideas, because that's Archangel Uriel coming in to answer your prayers through brainstorming ideas or having an insightful idea come to you. And you can receive more ideas and more knowledge from Archangel Uriel just by taking some time to journal information, taking time to journal and connect to your angels, or taking time to journal to write information down that you've been feeling. That will help you to clear that energetic frequency and not feel so overwhelmed mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. So journaling, communication, paying attention to how you're feeling and why is very important in the first week, in the beginning of July. And then I feel like somebody's going to be receiving abundance. I feel like someone's going to be having a miracle come to them. I see a blessing coming through with this rainbow. So I feel like somebody will be receiving a blessing and they're going to be hearing some good news and be very happy and grateful for it. I sense with this gold, I feel like a lot of you are going to be increasing your spirituality more. Whether you are more dedicated to spiritual studies or you're more dedicated to making it a daily habit with your spirituality, with meditation, prayer, taking time for your sacred space, whatever it may be. Okay, moving on, the second card is leadership. And with this, I feel like a lot of you have a lot of creative energy coming through. I feel like you're going to be increasing your creativity, having more creative ideas come to you, whether they are ideas for solutions or ideas on projects that you can work on as an entrepreneur, with your business, with your career, with your job, or an idea for the home and the family. So I do feel like a lot of creativity is coming in. We're getting all these new and bright ideas. And then I feel like you're just going to feel more inspired to create something amazing. I also feel like we have more increased energy, not only with our creativity, but also with our physical bodies. So I feel like a lot of you may start to have more energy to start dieting or exercising more, being more proactive with physical body and health. And I also sense in this energy, I feel like someone may be moving or transitioning or preparing to move somewhere. So I feel like some news will be coming in about moving, or you're going to be preparing to move. So that is definitely something that's coming up. Whether you are actually moving in the month of July, you're preparing to move in the upcoming months in the month of July, or you have news about moving soon. Okay, and then we have compassion. So, the first 2 weeks I feel like we have all this energy and we're just ready to go and take off. And then in the middle of July, I feel like we have to slow down a bit. I feel like we have to take some time to just relax, to just chill. And I feel like that's very important for you. So make sure you're taking some time for rest, taking time for self-care, especially with just taking a nap, taking time to lay down, not overexerting or overworking yourself. Try not to overbook your schedule, especially in the middle of July, around the 3rd week. I feel like it's very important for you to not overwork yourself or overexert yourself. Try to schedule in time for yourself, time for you. You have to recharge your battery. So make sure you're doing something that will help to nourish your physical body and spirit. And when I say that, I mean like health-wise. So take some time for rest. Take some time for meditating. Take some time for prayer. Make time for a massage or a hair appointment. Do something that you're nourishing your physical body that will help to increase your energy, but also help you to feel good about who you are and feel good about yourself. So send some love to yourself. Time for self-love and self-care in the middle of July. I also feel like you can take some time for self-care by scheduling an energy session with an energy worker or a holistic healer, whether it is, Reiki, acupuncture, massage. I feel like healing energy is very important for you as well. It's going to help to cleanse your auric field and your energetic vibrations. So certainly schedule an appointment if you can with someone you trust and who is an ethical practitioner. And if possible, you can also do an energy session for yourself. Okay, moving on. The next card is spiritual understanding. And with this card, I feel like someone's going to be studying something soon. I feel like somebody may consider studying sacred geometry, malas, mantras. I feel like we're going to be studying sacred symbols. And this can be related to doing crystal grids. This can be related to feng shui. This can be related to using the mala symbols or even chakra symbols. But I feel like you're going to be using ancient sacred symbols as templates for healing and manifesting during this week. I feel like some of you may start to study by hands-on training, like by actually taking time to practice the techniques, or you may consider reading about it, reading new material. I definitely feel like if you would like to increase your intuition or spirituality, to call on Archangel Raziel, and he will help you with your progression. He will help you with ascending further. Okay, and the next card is peace. And with this card, I feel like if there was anything that you were worried about in the beginning of July or middle of July, anything that you were stressing over, please know it's all going to work out. You're going to have a peaceful ending. Archangel Shemuel is helping you to find the best answer, the best result. He's helping to bring in peace. And if you feel overwhelmed emotionally about something finally having an ending, finally being resolved, call on him for emotional healing. He's also good as a healer. You can call on Archangel Shemuel. He will bring you comfort in an instant, and he will help to heal you emotionally and heal your heart. Call on him for guidance, and he can also not only heal you, but bring you the best solution possible. He's really good as a healer and a finding angel. But he says there's nothing to worry about. All is well, and we're going to be having a peaceful solution. We're going to feel more peace, especially at the end of July. And then I feel like movement's going to start again. So something's going to be changing. We're going to have some positive changes occurring in the month of July. I'm hearing just be open to change, be accepting of it, and it will be a smoother and easier process for you. Okay, and then I have a bonus card, and this is going to be at the end of July going into August, and I feel like we're going to start to make some major changes, especially going into August. I feel like we may enroll in school. We're going to start to plan and make big changes and take big actions related to goals that we want to set for ourselves for the next year or years to come. So I feel like this may relate to enrolling in college, starting a new career, where we're going to start to review our life on a bigger scale, on goals that we have for ourselves from 5 to 10 years from now. And then we're going to start to take actions in the month of August that are going to affect our career 5 to 10 years from now. And these actions are going to be positive, and they're really going to help us. So we're going to have clarity, and we're going to be very decisive and proactive with our career and what we want to do with our life purpose and what is next in our life. We're also going to release and let go of anything that's no longer serving us at this time. Okay, well, this ends your monthly reading for July. I hope you enjoyed it. Wishing everyone many angel blessings. Bye.